What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? What's going on, Abel Mahari? Man, fresh off the Trill Boxing Talk. My apologies to 78 Sports TV for fucking up his bet. I couldn't help myself, though, man. I couldn't help myself. Sorry, man. Oops. Shouldn't have done it. Maurice McElroy, what's going on, man? Mr. Mont, what's going on, man? Somali Pirate, what's good? Alejandro Cruz, what's good? What's blazing in sports? Tony Snowflakes. Right Hook 1000. Michael James, what's good, man? Quest X, what's going on, man? Oh, he said, you on the payroll giving out odds, dog. I looked at it. Does that shit didn't sound right? I was like, you give me 200. If I bet on Josecito Lopez $200, I'm thinking I should be getting more than that. I should be getting more than 5 back. But I shouldn't have done that, dog. Shouldn't have done that, dog. Shouldn't have done it. Hey, man. And if you listen to 78, all right, man. I gave you 20. I gave you 10%, dog. I put up 10% of the money I blew. Because all you was doing is taking that money. Man, Josecito Lopez about to get his ass whooped by Ponytail. Yeah, let's hit that like button. That's what's up. Gravy Davy, man. B&B Boxing, what's good? Whatever, man. What's going on? Will Gray, what's good, man? Derek McKee. Eugene Williams, what's going on, Eugene? Muhammad is the one. Salute to you as well, sir. King Sugar Fantastic, man. Much love in the super chat. Yes, sir. Derek McKee, what's good, man? B&B Boxing News. What's going on, man? I like the name. Man, this is my man be coming in there, man. What is good, man? Sugar Fan. Man, did I miss one? Sugar Fantastic. And my man, J Bird 904. Man, much love, Jay. Much love in the super chat, J Bird, man. You be representing, man. I appreciate you, man. Especially since I got taxed over there on 78 Sports TV's channel. Just so you know. What's going on, DOG77JL, man? New Orleans in the building. My man, Lynn Mad. What's going on, man? Salute to you, Zoe. Let's go. Big Dogs 513. James Harris, Lynn Mad. What's good? Jim Boxing, man. What's going on, Jim Boxing? Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens was good. Jay Bird, what's going on, man? Mr. King Palmer. Much love in the super chat, man. I appreciate that. King Corleone, yes, Scholar Gang, man. Yes, Scholar Gang. By the way, Fifth Avenue Phil, this is for the black folk, man. I put a new video up on Patreon, and I covered the subject. It's basically like baseline information that I put up because I can't help but be academic, man. I can't help it. I'm sitting there thinking like, man, what can I do that's really, because I want to putting this content on Patreon because our conversations a lot of time wind up going that way. So I did a video today, and it's called "White Supremacy is Not What You Think It Is," and why you need to understand. Okay, so I put that video up on Patreon. I got a big time 9 Patreons. Thank you so much for joining. So for you 9 Patreons, that's out there for you, man. That is out there for you. Just put it up this morning. Salute. New York in the building. What's going on, Corey? Corey Yellowman Jackson. Junior the Truth. What's good, man? Toot Robinson, as always, man. Much appreciated, man. Fifth Avenue Fest said, yes, I will subscribe. That's cool. Just so you know, it's the baseline, okay? Because everything I'm going to talk about revolves around that understanding. That's kind of like where I'm coming from. When I start giving advices about or giving my opinion on how you can move in other situations, in business, in entertainment, education, economics, the conversations that we have about sex, religion, law, labor, politics, and issues around war. All of that stuff, I'm going to talk on and do different subject matters and try to keep it to current events. I'm going to use current events, but at the same time, man, there's going to be certain principles in about that, about, you know, what I think is important in that, and all for the purpose of living a more constructive life as an individual. Just so you know, that's what it's about. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I'm there, man. Got, yep. Hey, Quest X. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing it on Patreon. I ain't snatching my fucking channel. Because when I tell you, when I say some shit, you ain't gonna like it. Okay. People ain't gonna like it. So you know how that goes. AJ, about yeah, if y'all want to subscribe to the Patreon, man, the link is right below right here, man. It's right here. So I'll put it in there, and that'll be the last. I might mention it again towards the end of the video. But really, man, we do a lot of talking about that stuff during the live stream, and I can really get more in depth and have a lot better discussion on videos over there. I can't do videos like that. I'm not going to do videos like this on the boxing page. AJ about to get getting put on blast by Lewis is showing people they're not getting fooled by Eddie Hearn or AJ's BS. Yeah, man. Dude, when he said the thing in that article, so let me tell you what that was about, okay? Because we got two subject matters that are that we're going to start with, okay? Lennox Lewis blasts Anthony Joshua. I did a video about it, so later on you can check it out if you want to hear that. Lennox Lewis said, basically, to summarize what he's saying is, look, man, Anthony Joshua needs to, after he gets out of whoever he's going to fight next, whoever the winner of Wilder Joshua is, that's who he needs to fight next. And he thought it was ridiculous. He thought it was ridiculous and disrespectful that Anthony Joshua would offer Deontay Wilder a paycheck for his first the first offer. When they say flat fee, Lennox Lewis calls that a paycheck. He calls the flat fee a paycheck because that means he's just going to write you a check. Okay, you fight me, here's your check, which means you don't get any access. You don't get anything other than that money. And Anthony Joshua, if the fight does really, really well, the only person that benefits beyond that is Anthony Joshua. And also, it's more like, if you think about it like as a paycheck, then it's like Deontay Wilder is working for him in an event that is owned by Anthony Joshua. And it's not a partnership between the two. And he said that he thought that was ridiculous because he offered a partnership to Joseph Parker for a unification fight, a 65-35 split of all the proceeds with Joseph Parker. But for a fight for the undisputed championship, he offered Deontay Wilder a paycheck. And he said that was disrespectful to the fraternity of boxers who had put their lives on the line in the boxing ring over the years, centuries, really, over the centuries, to get themselves in a position where they can get a bigger piece of the pie. And what he was talking about was, that's what people, like when people are doing fights, that's what they would get. They would just get their purse. They didn't get cuts of the television revenue or the radio revenue. They didn't get cuts of, the concession stands, of the merchandise. They didn't have, if there was any type of film rights, they didn't get any cuts of the film rights. All they got was what the promoter gave them. And a lot of times, in order to get paid, they actually had to sell the tickets. Right? So they got a percentage of the tickets that they actually sold. If you go back into boxing history and how, promoters were running that, how it was run before, it was very exploitative. And now when boxers get to the point where they have a degree of control over over the amount of money that they can get by getting, the upside, for Anthony Joshua to try to cut Deontay Wilder out of the upside was an insult to all the boxers. Is what he said. And then he said, if Anthony Joshua doesn't fight Deontay Wilder next, or Tyson Fury, whoever the winner of that fight is, if he doesn't fight them next, then he knows that Anthony Joshua is just trying to milk UK boxing fans for as much money as he can get out of them. No questions about it. And then he said, no questions about it, which is something I've been saying since he got the $12.5 million flat fee offer. Now, I would go through and say that I didn't know. I'm sorry I didn't get notifications. I was thinking, like, now I'm just going with this, okay? I used to say, all right, well, that's Eddie Hearn. That's Eddie Hearn. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. Dante's Boxing Nation did a very good video where he said I'm not totally convinced, but it was clear enough that I was like, I'll just go with that argument. I'll go with the argument that Eddie Hearn works for Anthony Joshua. I'll go with that. And if I go with that, it makes Anthony Joshua look even worse. It makes him seem like a control freak, an arrogant, penny pinching control freak. And that's just not a good look for a heavyweight champion. So that's what that was about. Big Snack Pack, what's good, man? Much love in the super chat. Everyone loves Raymond. Fannon, I know it's off topic, but the WBC diamond is on the line. What does that mean for the IBF? Or you're talking about the WBC being on the line for Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia is what you're talking about, right? What I thought, the first thought that I had when I heard that is that it puts the IBF, it puts the winner of that fight in a position with the WBC for the WBC to mandate a fight with the WBC champion. Excuse me. It puts them in a position to mandate them, because once you're in the WBC, once you're WBC champion, then I assume, I'd have to reread the rules, that allows them to make you a mandatory challenger for the champion. So if you take it from Errol Spence Jr.'s point of view, right? Errol Jr. or from Sean Porter's point of view, whoever it is that wins that fight, Sean Porter could be in the position of immediately being ordered to fight right after that fight by the WBC. As it is right now, they typically would not mandate that he do a unification fight. But by putting that WBC belt on the line, that increases the likelihood that Sean Porter could be ordered to fight either Errol Spence or Mikey Garcia. Same thing the other way around. Errol Spence Jr. wants, or Mikey Garcia wants to unify with the WBC belt. That allows the WBC, it allows them to push the WBC to order that. Also, since the WBC, what's his name? Keith Thurman I think he's WBC. I think I don't know what kind of belt he has, what his status is with the WBC, but I think Keith Thurman also has a status with the WBC. That would allow the WBC to order a fight between the WBA champion, might allow them to order a fight between the WBA champion and the IBF champion for a WBC belt, diamond belt. So, I'm sure that wasn't accidental. And if the WBC, if Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia are going to pay that money, whatever the percentage of their purse is from that, there'll be a reason why they would do that, right? And that's what it looks like to me. Now, that is, of course, like I'm telling you, I have not read the bylaws when I saw that. Like, I didn't look and see, like, what is Keith Thurman? I know that Keith Thurman is in the line of mandatories, or he gets a shot at the WBC champion when he's ready, because he vacated the belt, right? So he's still in that ranking system somehow, from my understanding. And that would allow all of the PBC fighters to be ordered to fight each other. That's what I think. Oh, 78 Sports TV, you robbed me of my easy money from Black Fight Fan TV. Hey, man, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, man. Hey, that's the counselor in me, dog. That's the counselor in me. I immediately, when I see cats in the LDBC in trouble, if I got their phone number, I immediately jump out and be like, hey, you might want to think about this, man. You might want to think about this. Shit. Man, I'm sorry. What? Yeah! Oh, great. Great. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right, what's good, Justin Hurst? What's good, man? Jeff Lee, smash the like button. Yes, sir. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. I just got, I'm so happy, man. I was so upset about something last night, man. That was something. All right, cool. Love good news. Champion in recess, WBC champion emeritus. Yeah. So that's kind of how I think that would play off. Oh, man, that's awesome, man. My daughter's happy. She just got this shit from Seton Hall, man. Sorry. Awesome. All right. Yeah, champion emeritus. Cool. Yeah. I'm sorry. So sorry. Thanks for streaming this, man. Awesome content, man. I'm glad. Thanks, man. Spacehead and Big J Dog, Big Dog Willie. Thanks. They gonna pay her? Oh, they gonna pay her for 9? Oh, she got dog. She got an academic scholarship to them. She got an academic scholarship to them. But what she wants to do is she wants to do an academic scholarship, but she also wants to play for the team. And she got recruited from other schools, but she didn't get recruited by the school she wanted to go to. She wants to be in New York. So she's going to the school on a ride, but she also wants to play tennis for the team. So it doesn't cost the team to do anything for her, but yet she still gets to work out, still stay active, still play the sport. You know? And it was really cool that that's what's up. I'm really happy about that. Because either way, she's going to get paid either way, right? So she'll wind up getting – it's a beautiful situation, man. It's a beautiful situation. Congratulations to Lil Fannon. Many blessings. Thank you. Oh, what are you doing, man? Man, he didn't revive shit. He's sitting on it. No. He did. Let me tell you something about this AJ reviving nothing. He ain't revived nothing. Because ain't shit happening that ain't happening, but the only good fights are happening with Deontay Wilder in the last 2 years. He fought Alexander. He's had one fight that people are interested in. Klitschko. One. Okay? He's stagnating the division. He's stagnating it. He's not fighting these guys. We could have had this shit done. Dog, this shit could be done. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. This shit could have been done. Easy done. Instead of Alexander Povetkin, offer the dude offer something that he really thought was fair. 60-40. He could have not fought Alexander Povetkin, and they could have had the unified heavyweight champion of the world, and either Deontay Wilder would have all the belts or AJ would have all the belts. He's stagnating it. Because he's cheap. And you suckers keep going for it. Dog, AJ has brought no excitement to the heavyweight division in the United States. None. And guess what? We're part of the heavyweight division. We have more boxing fans here. Thank you very much. Not as big per capita, but we spend the money. Okay? AJ is doing stuff for AJ's pocket. And Matchroom is doing nothing but charging you UK people more money for fights that you ain't got any business paying for any damn way. This shit with Carlos Takam was pay-per-view. Why? Man, come on, man. He ain't revitalized nothing. Matter of fact, if he did that, why in the world is this cat known as a ducker throughout the United States? That doesn't seem like it's revitalizing. It makes it sound like the guy who has the heaviest portion of the heavyweight belts is a coward. 3/4 of the belts are held by a guy that doesn't want to fight and is a freaking prima donna. Okay? Sorry. Oh, of course, Carlos Takam was still signing. Hey, man, Sean, you can't do that, dog. You don't know the channel. Ass juices might be, ass juice is ass juice. He's just ass juice. That's what he is. He is ass juice. Okay? Just take a shower, wash your ass juice. That's what he is. Okay? But Canelo ain't no coward, man. Canelo ain't no coward. Canelo's team is funny business, but Canelo ain't no coward. You don't walk down Gennady Golovkin and be a coward. You know what I mean? Just walk straight to him, slap him up. Walk straight to him and slap him up. You know what I mean? Just slap him up. Slap him up. It's all business. Nah, it's all business. Hey, I want to see fights, man. I pay. And guess what? I am paying. All right, it's business because I'm paying. Well, I'm not paying for Anthony. I'm not paying for ass juice. That's true. Now, if I was Anthony Joshua, I could retort and say, you don't pay me anything. You don't pay anything for me. You're right. I don't. I don't pay you anything. It's you UK suckers over there paying him. Okay? AJ ain't suckering me. AJ's suckering you. And I'm trying to tell you, he's suckering you. And that's like I said, that's why 78, see how 78 Sports TV said right here? Let me go up to 78 Sports TV. Did I make sure that I got that? Big Dog Willie. Let me move back up here. So Justin Marsh in the building. Let me go back to what 78 Sports TV said about me. He said, Fannon, you robbed me of my easy money from Black Fight Fan TV. You hear what he accused me of? He accused me of robbing him of his easy money from Black Fight Fan TV. That's what I do. I can't help it. I don't like seeing people get bent. I don't like seeing people get just back parallel, back horizontal. Okay. I don't like that. So that's what I'm trying to do for you all, you UK dudes. You're getting bent over. Okay. You shouldn't have to pay for that. You shouldn't. And come on, UK, you guys, how long, you guys, the last unified heavyweight champion in the world, the last person to say that he was the only heavyweight champion in the world was Lennox Lewis. And he came to the United States to do it. Okay? He came to the United States. He wasn't shaky about it. He wasn't like, I'm going to sit up here and, blah, 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 blah. None of that. He came, he saw, he conquered. In the United States, I remember I watched it. Okay? And I didn't even like Anthony. I didn't even like him. I didn't even like Lennox Lewis. I saw Lennox Lewis at the Roy Jones Jr. fight after party when Ashanti was singing. Ooh, by the way, Ashanti, fine boy. God dog. Cameras, TV don't do that girl justice. Anyway, so Ashanti was singing. And I turn around and here's this big ass dude. That dude is big for real, by the way. God, I was like, God dog. That dude's big. Shook his hand. He just looked, real, had a little drink in his hand. So y'all think that people don't drink. Lennox Lewis had a little drink in his hand, was a little sipping on a little something, watching Ashanti sing. While Lennox Lewis was the heavyweight champion of the world, by the way. So y'all want to get on Errol Spence Jr. for doing. Lennox Lewis was sipping. All right, I saw it. I saw him take that sip. That big motherfucker, I wouldn't fight him for nothing. God dog, big ass dude with dreads, receding hairline dreads. Y'all should. Dog, don't you want him to achieve? Don't you want AJ to achieve what what Lennox Lewis has done? Lennox Lewis got paid more by American fans than you guys are paying AJ, by the way. So all that jealousy and shit you talking about, that don't even make sense. Y'all talk about that, it don't make any sense. Lennox Lewis made more money than Anthony Joshua. He did. He accomplished more than Anthony Joshua. Was Lennox Lewis a heavyweight Olympic gold medalist? Let me research, because I don't want to say that, because I know he knocked out Riddick Bowe in the Olympics. But let me see. Lewis, Olympic medal. Olympic heavyweights. Did he get the gold? I'm pretty sure he got the gold. I thought he got the gold. Lennox Lewis. Yeah, Lennox Lewis got that gold, dog. Lennox Lewis. Lewis represented Canada in the super heavyweight division of the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles. And I do believe he won the damn gold medal, dog. Right? Anybody tell me if I'm wrong? Olympic gold, right? Gold for Canada. Yep. He won silver and gold. What, in 2 different Olympics? But he got a gold, Coach Gillespie, right? Gillespie. What's going on, by the way, man? Oh, yeah, Charles D. Shanti. God dang, man. God dog, man. That camera don't do no justice. Hey, that shit don't do no justice. Ashanti, I was like, what the fuck is this? God dog, man. Isn't Lewis the last heavyweight to be considered undisputed? Yes, he is. So there is no jealousy that he could have off of Anthony Joshua outside of the fact that Anthony Joshua is still young. Because there ain't nothing he's done that Lennox Lewis didn't do. And plenty Lennox Lewis has done that Anthony Joshua didn't. Matter of fact, Lennox Lewis stopped the better of the Klitschko's. He beat Vitaly. He even won up to more than that. And that was his last. I mean, God dog, this dude fought Tyson. The dude beat Tyson, beat Holyfield, beat Vitaly Klitschko. Those are 3 Hall of Famers. 3 Hall of Famers this dude is beating. I think he beat Ray Mercer too. I gotta remember who he fought. But come on, man. He said, I'm such a fan. I named my son Lennox. Yeah, Lennox a beast, man. Lennox is a beast. So you cats all, he's telling you, I'm not, come on, man. It's a boxing fraternity. All right. I'm paid because Mike Tyson was paid. Mike Tyson was paid because Ali was paid. Ali was paid because Dempsey was paid. Dempsey was paid because Jack Johnson was paid. Okay? That's how it works in the heavyweight division. Those are the money men in the heavyweight division. Biggest money men. Started with Jack Johnson. I might have been John L. Sullivan. Maybe it was John L. Sullivan. Or Gentleman Jim Corbett. I can't remember whether it was Gentleman Jim Corbett, the order of Gentleman Jim Corbett, and Jeffries, Jim Jeffries. But I believe it's Jim Corbett, then Jeffries, then Johnson, then Dempsey, then Lewis, then Marciano, then Ali, then Tyson, then Holyfield, then Lennox Lewis. And the heavyweights have never made as much money as what they were making in the late 1990s. And then it skipped to the little divisions. Skip to the little division. Because even when Oscar De La Hoya was making money, that's still around the time that Mike Tyson was there. Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, and those guys made more money than Oscar De La Hoya did. But Floyd overtopped the heavyweights, which is what I'm telling you. As soon as another heavyweight emerges, it's going to jump past that too. But y'all don't like good times, dog. You don't like pubbing up good fighters. You just want them to stay over there in the UK so you can swing. Sweet Caroline. Fuck cares about that, dog. You can go sit at home and drink that shit. Bring his ass to the United States. Let's make it hot. What's going on? Whose tube is it? Mine. Yes, sir. Oh, Valacris said, Fannon, these young dudes skip history class. Lennox Lewis is the first ballot Hall of Famer on his is a first ballot Hall of Fame with his resume. Yeah. Shit, Lennox Lewis is probably Lennox is a top 10 heavyweight of all time with his resume. Okay? To me, and I was not a Lennox Lewis fan, man. I was not a Lennox Lewis fan. But God dog, okay? The boy is top 10 heavyweight all time. Gotta be, man. Gotta be. Gotta be. If Lennox Lewis say you a hoe, you a hoe. You a hoe. Just like my man Black Fight. Oh, I got an African dude that got blocked. So I'll let me make sure there ain't no Godwin. Oh, it's a British dude, dog. Oh, look, before AJ era, he ain't got no fucking era. You fucking fuck out of here. His era. Now he got an era. Now the motherfucker got an era. AJ's got an era. Are you fucking kidding me? He's got an era. Now it's the AJ era. Man, are you a moron? The AJ era? The AJ era? Ironically, AJ is feeding his haters one way or the other. Oh my God, man. Dog, AJ ain't feeding me shit. Okay? AJ ain't putting a penny on my table. None. Okay? None. This is a boxing channel. He's getting paid off of boxing. Okay? I do a video about boxing. Boxing is generating the net revenue. The sport of boxing. The people that are generating money on this channel are the people that watch the videos, because the people that are paying for it are the people that do the ads. Get your head out of ass juice's ass juice, okay? That's the problem with y'all. You think AJ is making money for some fucking body. We're making money. We pay the money. I pay the money. I do. I bought Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Bronner's pay-per-view. I did. I bought Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. I did. I bought the fight. I didn't buy Mayweather McGregor. I wasn't gonna do that. But I bought all those other damn fights, okay? I subscribe to Showtime. I'm still subscribed to HBO. I'm subscribed to ESPN. I'm subscribed to Fox. I'm paying the money. That's what you guys get twisted. I'm a boxing fan. I pay the money. I get to say this. I get to say what the fuck I want to about the sport that I pay for. Okay? And the people that pay for videos are the people that put ads in it. And this is a live stream, so you ain't seen no ads. Okay? Let me tell you who's paying for it. The people that paid for it is me, because it's my fucking electricity, it's my electrical bill, it's my phone bill, it's my rent, it's my time. I'm paying for the shit, okay? And who's tube is it mine? Colonel Dirk Urkel in the building. Colonel Dirk Urkel, 78 Sports TV, Gregory Wyatt. God dang, Gregory Wyatt, I am way off of my shit. Let me get to these super chat. Let me get to the super chat page. Man, much love, Gregory Wyatt in the building, man. Let me read that quick. He said, Fannon, it will be an emotional moment when you drop your little girl off at Seton Hall knowing that you'll oh shit, really, dog? You gonna do that to me? It'll be an emotional moment when you drop off your little girl at Seton Hall knowing that you'll not be there to protect her as you have all been these years. I recall my emotions when I dropped my daughter off at Dillard in 2003. Your daughter went to Dillard? Did you tell me that? I went to Dillard. I graduated. My undergrad was from Dillard. Damn, that's wild. Okay, I thought you might have told me that before, but yeah, I went to Dillard. And let me tell you what my dad did when he dropped me off at Dillard. The Negro left. Bye. But that's his son. That's my dad too. He's kind of different like that. But man, oh yeah, man. But you are right, man. God dog, man. God dog, man. God dog. Look, yeah, my baby's going, and that's cool, man, because my baby can ball. She just took a break from tennis because we moved and all kind of shit, and our national ranking dropped a little bit. But she wanted to go there, and now she's gonna go there, and that's what's up. Let me see. I gotta find this. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Forgive me one second. I gotta make sure I thank you the super chats because like I said, Mr. African dude with a bad attitude. That rhymed. D-Lo 404. Just to be able to say I'm paying too. Haters grasping the straws. Damn right. These are the people that pay for this. D-Lo 404. Corey Yellowman Jackson said AJ era. That has to be the funniest thing I've heard all week. You got that, no joke, man. God, the AJ era. Y'all got some woo boy. Y'all need to stop sniffing that Eddie Hearn booty juice. Whose tube is this mine? The Don. What's going on, man? Much love in the super chat. Colonel Dirk Urkel just showing some love. Thank you, sir. Gregory Wyatt just did that. He want to make me cry. Big Dog Willie, Justin March, 78 Sports TV, Big Snack Pack, Toot Robinson, Mr. King Palmer, and J Bird 904. Yes, sir. J Bird 904, my dude, and Sugar, fantastic. All right. Now I'm giving you a headache, but those are the cats that paid for the channel, not AJ. Thank you very much. AJ ain't paid me nothing. Okay. And by the way, I don't want his money. All right. Now go tell that to the channels that Eddie Hearn uses AJ's money to pay $500 a month to do videos about him. They are eating off AJ, literally eating off AJ. Go talk to them. Live with it, dog. Oh, sure. What is it you talking about? He took a smaller purse split to Evander while he was unified champ. Talk about it. Evander Holyfield was the Evander. Exactly. That is the situation. He took a smaller purse to get the fight against Evander Holyfield because Evander Holyfield is Evander fucking Holyfield. Okay? What was the split? He fought him. He fought him twice. Okay? He also probably took less against Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson wasn't the champion. Lennox Lewis was the champion. And he fought him. If you're trying to compare him to AJ, Evander can say that. Look, I paid dude more money to take the fight. How's that? Or unless Jonathan Jones is talking about somebody else, and of which I snapped on you for no reason. But it's like you making an argument for me, dog. Oh, what does the title of Undisputed mean to you? Instead of talking tripe, oh, Jesus Christ. Tripe. You UK dudes don't know how fucking stupid, how just cornballish your phrases sound to me. Tripe. About growing the U.S. heavyweight division and counting U.S. fighters fighting for what? How about I don't talk about that? How about no? I think you asked that stupid shit yesterday. Undisputed means that you are the heavyweight champion of the world. That's what undisputed means to me. That's what undisputed means to everybody. That's what it means. Kind of like apple is referring to a fruit that hangs on a tree, comes in red, comes in yellow, right? Comes in red, comes in green, right? There's various types of it. There's Grandma Sally, all right? There's all kind of different types of apple, but it's an apple, it's a fruit. Okay, that's what it means. That's the definition of it. Undisputed, the definition is of that. That's what it means. What I said was, stupid ass, that AJ doesn't want that. It doesn't matter what it means to me. What does it mean to Anthony Joshua? Is he willing to pay? Is he willing to cut a people a fair deal for the fight? Or is he going to keep milking you, moron? Keep on paying your money for nothing. I'm not paying for AJ's fight, dummy. You are. Enjoy. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I told you all UK fans do is ask questions and repeat the same questions. They haven't been remodeled and debunked like 50 goddamn times already. Oh, yeah, dog, it's the same. Man, I think some of these dudes are just, not very smart. And they go listen to another video and they tell them that, yeah, what about this? What about that? What about this? I ain't asking questions. Notice this. I'm not asking you questions. You asking me questions. I'm not asking you questions because I tell you flat out what it is. AJ don't want the fight. AJ don't want the Anthony Joshua don't want the fight. Big Feminine doesn't want the fight. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, he don't want the fight. Well, what about how much money this? Because you're trying to lead the conversation in all kind of different directions. And get me to, oh, well, justify this and justify that, and cover this and cover that, and talk about how many fights he has when he's 20, in 22 fights, and talk about what the record of Luis Ortiz was versus the record of Alexander Povetkin, and how many people were in, how many people, what were the average number of people that attended the first 5 fights for Deontay Wilder versus the average number of people that attended the last 3 by all kind of fucking questions. Whoa, let me go over here with you. Let me go over there with you. I'm not chasing you around the block with your stupid shit. Okay? Anthony Joshua don't want the fight. Okay? That's my opinion. And he's milking you. That's my opinion. Now, debate my opinion because I've given it to you. I'm not going to debate I'm not going to continue to answer a bunch of fucking questions for you. Okay? But if you ask me a question, well, you ask me that question, I'll answer it honestly. Okay? Straightforward. I think undisputed means that you're the only guy with a belt in that division. That's what it means to me. Doesn't mean you're the best fighter, right? Because you could have somebody that's a contender that could be better than you. You got to fight them to determine that or not, right? But also I know that I can name 5 people off the top of my head who are not an undisputed champion. Deontay Wilder's not an undisputed champion. Tyson Fury is not an undisputed champion. Luis Ortiz is not an undisputed champion. Dillian White is not an undisputed champion. And Anthony Joshua is not an undisputed champion. So what does it mean to you? What difference does it make? None. You're trying to put the pressure on Deontay Wilder to do something exceptional to make it happen. The guy came up with a $50 million offer. That, as far as my opinion, proved it. It proved it right there that he wanted to fight. It proved to me that their team wanted to make that fight. Proved it to me. I don't care whether it proved it to you or not, and what BT interview you saw that you really didn't see, but that people say they saw that you were acting like you saw, but doesn't exist. So whatever the fuck. But because somebody told you that somebody else said that somebody else was involved in it, that $50 million wasn't real. That's what you do. That's not real. What about the $50 million? That's not real. That wasn't real. And even if it was real, so what? Get the fuck out of here, man, with y'all corny asses. I like AJ enough to buy him a carton of Maxi Pads for his birthday. Man, King Corleone, man, that dude ain't nearly as smart as Littlefinger, man. Even though Littlefinger did wind up getting spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Salute for now. Big up to the chat. What's going on, Micheline? Hold these peanuts. Exactly, dog. And y'all just live with it, man. Because look, man, guess what we got and that you don't get? Okay? We got a bunch of good fights. We get a bunch of good fights, dog. I want to see the great fight for Deontay, but we get a bunch of good fights, dog. We got good fight after good fight after good fight coming up. Okay? We got world championship fight after world championship fight after world championship fight. Comes every fucking weekend. Because we got 18, 19 belt holders, okay? We get to see them all the time, dog. All right? I'm going to watch Josecito Lopez and Keith Thurman. I'm going to watch the WBA welterweight welterweight championship this week. I watched Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner the week before that. I watched, I'm going to be watching Gervonta Davis, Abner Mares. Saw great fights with Caleb Plant and Jose Escadegui. Saw a really good fight with really good fight with Badu Jack and Marcus Brown. We're going to be seeing Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. We get to see Terrence Crawford beat the dog piss out of y'all boy, Amir Khan. Y'all going to enjoy that. Y'all going to get one of your top stars in the UK going to get in April. I know you're looking forward to that. Ain't you? Ain't you looking forward to that? Dog, we got him for days, dog. Got him for days, all right? So hopefully the Deontay Wilder, that heavyweight division, will come together and we get to see that, you know. But if not, I guess we'll just have to settle for all the championships that take place in, you know, we just have to settle with Marcus Brown versus maybe Bivol or somebody like that, or we got to deal with, you know, just got to wait for Canelo Jacobs to take place in May, or, you know, God dog. We'll get over it, dog. We'll get over it. What y'all gonna do? Who you gonna sing Sweet Caroline to when AJ gets sparked? Huh? Who you gonna sing Sweet Caroline to? Who's gonna fill up Wembley? Who's gonna fill up Wembley for you? What you gonna do? That's what you really don't want, dog. I know that. Is y'all some of y'all are just AJ, you know, y'all just talking shit. Some of y'all are really UK fans, and you really felt as if you guys were finally going to get from underneath the thumb of the United States of America and our boxing and our professional boxing culture. You're going to stop having to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and watch and pay to watch Americans fight. You are happy that the biggest fights that you could see were going to be in the evening. And you could take the trolley and go see it, go sit about 2 miles away from it, go sit about 300-400 yards away from it, but you could be there. And you don't want it to go pop. I know you don't. I know you don't want to go back to those days, dog, where the best fight you had was Nigel Benn, Joe Calzaghe. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You wanted Lennox Lewis to fight there, but you couldn't afford him. You couldn't afford Lennox. You couldn't afford for Lennox to take those belts all the way back to the UK. And actually, if it's really, think he was born in Jamaica, but or he's Jamaica born in Britain, went to you, but whatever. You hate that he couldn't bring him there to you because you couldn't afford him. Couldn't afford him. And you really and truly can't afford AJ. You can't afford him. You can't afford the AJ Wilder fight. If AJ is as big as you say he is, if he was as big as you think he is in the United States, you couldn't even afford him. Couldn't afford him. Couldn't afford him. That $50 million was real, homeboy. Okay? It was real. And if they thought that they could do 700,000 pay-per-view buys in the United States, if AJ thought that, he would never see y'all again. You would only get to see him in his underwear commercials, in his underwear commercials you got pent up on your wall, dog, because he would be in Vegas, okay, fighting in front of 18,000 people with 1 million pay-per-views, clocking $35 to $40 million, okay, and you wouldn't be able to afford them. And I know really that's what's really in your crawl, okay, and so much so that you are competing with us in getting exploited. Like, you want to get exploited more than we get exploited. Because trust me, we used to get exploited. Okay? $75 to $100 for a pay-per-view to watch a fight. Damn, that's a lot of money, man. For most boxing fans, that's a chunk of change. Having to pay $2,000, $3,000 for a ticket for a fight, dog, in Vegas, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money we getting pimped out of. So y'all were like, well, we can get pimped better. We'll pay $25 every fight, even if it's pay-per-view worthy or not, just as long as we can say that we've got the money earner. We know you, dog. We know you. We know that's what you want, dog. We know that's what you want. Okay? So much you are willing to. Some of y'all are just praying for the day that Sky Sports allows them to increase the price of your pay-per-view. I know you were just waiting for the moment. Breaking news. UK pay-per-view has been raised to $30 American. Oh man, $30 American? That means $1 million. That's an extra $1 a million. That's an extra, wow, that's extra $10. That's extra $10 a million. That's an extra $10 million in AJ's pocket. Yeah, we're making it. We're winning. Dog, all that shit could be yours. All that shit could be yours. Let's make the fight, dog. Just make the fight. Get on AJ, tell him to make the fight. You keep saying, hey, the dude is easy money, dog, right? Well, what fight fans got to do to make AJ Wilder fight happen in your own opinion? I only have my own opinion. There's nothing American fans can do. UK fans, stop watching AJ. Boycott an AJ fight. That shit'll happen. That shit'll happen in the next fight. Boycott an AJ fight. Say, look, man, I'm not paying for this fight. Simple. Talk with your dollars. But that's UK fans. Because I don't pay for him. There's nothing that I can do. Because I don't pay for him already. What am I going to say? AJ, I'm not going to pay for your fight again? AJ be like, Fannon, you don't pay it now. You don't pay for me now. This ain't your money. You ain't paying me now. I have no leverage over AJ because I don't pay for him. Deontay Wilder, to the degree I got any leverage, it would be against him. Because I would say, Deontay, I'm not going to pay for your fights. But see, I can't do that. I have to do the opposite with Deontay. I got to say, Deontay, I will pay for your fight. I will watch your fight. I will do videos for you so that you know that, so people know that you have a fan base and you have enough leverage to get this guy to fight. But you UK fans have to boycott him. He will be fighting Deontay Wilder next, without a doubt. Because it'd be like, dude, gravy train's over, dog. We just sold 30,000 tickets to Wembley. We got 30,000 tickets sold in Wembley. We just did a 600,000 pay-per-view. I can't, dog, we're about to lose money. Okay, so fans have spoken. All of this is my opinion. It's your UK fans. You guys are supporting them. You guys are the ones putting the battery in his back. Not me. I am trying to snatch the battery out that dude's back. I'm trying to snatch. Got to pull him down because you put him up on this damn pedestal. And he thinks he's on the pedestal, looking down at everybody else. Like they need to be realistic when they talk to me. You're not getting in my ring. I will freeze you out. Dog. AJ turned into prima donna because he believes the shit y'all tell him. Okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, but see, Gregory Wyatt, if AJ gets a UK pay-per-view and the Wilder gets the US pay-per-view, then the fight has to happen in the United States, and they'll never go for that. They will never go for that, dog. Because that means AJ Luke gets less money. That means AJ gets less money. They would never do that. They don't want the fight, dog. They want it. In my opinion, they just want to continue to make that money over there. That's even what Max Kellerman said. Max Kellerman was like, if you can make that much money over there, why would you stop making that money over there? He's not lying. That's obvious. Why would you? Unless you thought you could make more money over here. Right? So let's just milk the fans. These guys, as long as they keep paying for it, keep fighting and taking fights you can win. Right? Right? Isn't that how you do it? You do what if they're demanding that, you give the customers what they want. And the UK fight fans want garbage. Not garbage. As I wouldn't say Povetkin's garbage. I wouldn't say these guys are garbage. AJ's a world-class fighter, dog. I mean, I'm not going to go so far as to say the guy can't, that it's complete trash. But y'all don't want the good shit, dog. Y'all don't want the good shit. You guys are out there arguing actively not to get the good shit. Y'all trying to devalue the good shit and try to say the good shit ain't the good shit. The good shit's the good shit. You know it. You know it. You guys would be nervous if that fight with Deontay Wilder, Mike Tyson, and Anthony Joshua got signed. Y'all be nervous. Dog, loose stools, the whole nine, dog. Going to the bathroom, hitting pause, trying to go to the bathroom, knees shaking in the bath, all that kind of shit you do when you know like you got to fight. Like somebody about to whoop your ass after school, and you're like, oh shit, looking around the corners, all that nervousness, you know you'd have that. You know you'd have that. You would just hope that the dude can win. So you don't want to do it. I know what that's like. I know what it's like. Okay? There's fights that I would like, oh God, please don't make that fight. Please don't make that fight because I don't think my dude can win. I don't think my dude can win. It's just, you know, like I don't want to see Errol Spence is my guy. I want to see Errol Spence fight Canelo. I don't really want to see that because I'm like, I don't know. Canelo's so big. He's so slick. I know they're about the same height, but that dude looks kind of thick and he fights so well and he's got a good chin and God dog. I mean, I don't know. Right? Like that. Now, when Errol Spence fought Carlos Ocampo, I was like, okay, hey, what time's the fight start? Dude, I could have went out and played hopscotch with my daughter, man. I had no problem, dog, with that fight. That's what y'all don't want, but you got to fess up. And then you listen to these American bullshit ass troll channels trying to tell you what you want to hear. Try to tell you what you want to hear. Don't nobody know Deontay Wilder here. Deontay Wilder's not important. Ignore Deontay Wilder. AJ is right. AJ's the man. AJ's right. AJ's the man. You know, stroking you. But it ain't the truth. That ain't the truth. Ruth. Wilder Ortiz had me a little nervous for Wilder. Hell yeah, more than a little bit. That shit had me extremely nervous. Tyson Fury had me nervous with Wilder. Dog, cats can get beat, man. The rematch got me nervous. That's reasonable, man. If you ain't nervous for a fight, it's not a good fight. If you're not nervous for it, it's not a good fight. I wasn't nervous for Manny Pacquiao, Adrian Broner. I knew damn well what was going to happen in that fight. I'm not nervous for Keith Thurman, Josecito Lopez. I know what the fuck's going to happen in that fight. Okay? Daniel Jacobs, Canelo, as a Canelo fan, I'm like, dude, he bit off one, dog. He bit off on one there. That ain't no guaranteed money right there. I think he can win, but that ain't no guaranteed money. So I'm looking forward to the fight. You know, as we get closer to it, I might get a little butter. But then again, you know, I'm not so in bed with either one of those dudes that, you know. But Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence gives me nervous. I'm nervous. As much as people think Errol Spence Jr. is a major favorite, I'm nervous for that fight. Because I know Mikey Garcia can fight. And there's some unknown about that fight to me. That fight could be a good fight. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying, nah, shit. But me, I'm just a nervous dude like that. So that's why I know Thurman Pacquiao would have you nervous for 9. No, it would not. Thurman will beat Manny Pacquiao. Okay? I'm not nervous about that one because Thurman's going to beat him. Manny Pacquiao looks worn, dog. I'll be nervous for Manny Pacquiao. If I was a super Manny Pacquiao fan, I'll be nervous about that fight. From a Manny Pacquiao standpoint, from a Keith Thurman standpoint, not really. Thurman's going to beat him, dude. Yeah, it said nervous for Eric. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am, dog. Yeah, I am. Just telling you the truth. I mean, dog, I don't write Mikey off, man. Mikey can fight. Okay? Mikey can fight. Errol can fight. All right. Now I've got some things that I think, like all this who's the better technical boxer stuff. I don't know that Mikey Garcia is that better a technical boxer than Errol. I don't know if he's a better technical fighter at all than Errol, to tell you the truth. Errol Spence Jr. won like multiple national golden gloves, got to the quarterfinals of the Olympics. That cat can fight. That dude is a very technical, very sound fighter. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes and is just a lot bigger. So, you know, if I was a Mikey Garcia fan, I'd be shitting bricks. You know what I mean? So like Errol, Mikey got me a little nervous because I know Mikey's a good fighter. But if I was a Mikey fan, I'd I'd be looking at the news stream every day like, man, you need to break a rib or something. You need to break a rib or something. Okay, please break a rib in training. Please break a rib. Some shit to put this fight off because Manny's back. You might as well fight Manny on pay-per-view. That shit, please. Okay, how about that? How about you just, Mikey, break a rib and then let the negotiations fall through and you go fight Manny. Fight Manny. Okay, I'd rather see that. If I was a Mikey fan, that's what I would be hoping for right now. For him to break some shit in sparring. Okay? That's what I would hope for. That's how I see that. You know, I don't see, but as Errol fan, I'm like Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, I'd be nervous as shit for that fight. Like, if I was you lying motherfucking Terrence Crawford, because I'm a Terrence Crawford fan too. You lying motherfuckers act like you ain't nervous for that fight. Y'all ain't nervous for that fight. Y'all just talking, okay? Y'all just talking if you think you were. It's easy money. He gonna box circles. Get the fuck out of here. You don't believe that shit. You don't know it well enough for that shit. What if he's wrong? What if you're wrong? What if he don't box circles around him? What if their skills are a little more evenly matched technically as the technical aspect than you think? Then what? Then what? You know what I mean? I was nervous about, was I nervous about, what was the last Floyd Mayweather fight I was nervous for? I think the last fight that I was nervous for Floyd Mayweather Jr. was Diego Corrales. I wasn't nervous for none of them. Wasn't nervous for Manny Pacquiao. Wasn't nervous for Shane Mosley. Wasn't nervous for Miguel Cotto. Matter of fact, I don't even think I saw the Miguel. I think I saw the Miguel Cotto fight on replay. Right? I didn't even buy it. Didn't even watch it because I was like, yeah. I didn't get up early in the morning to watch it. Tekishon. I wasn't nervous about McGregor. None of that because he's so much better than all those dudes. So much better. Maidana, none of them. Ortiz, Guerrero, none of them. There's like no tension in Floyd Mayweather Jr. fights for me after maybe Zab Judah a little bit, but not really because as soon as Zab Judah like saved, man, all that ruckus in that fight saved Zab Judah. Because I wasn't nervous for Ricky Hatton, none of that. Because hell no. You chat shit. Is this another chat shit guy? Man, live with it, dog. So what? What'd he say? You know I gotta hear it, dog. You talk Pac-Man is a body puncher now. Thurman, no chance. You must be scared. Let me explain something to you that some of you guys need to know. All right. You see this closely? Do you see the color on my chin? Because I don't shave with a razor unless I have to, unless I absolutely have to look neat, and I don't, not today. So I let the gray come in. You see this hair? All right. I wasn't always bald, okay? I wasn't always gray. I got older, okay? I got older. I used to be able to jump 24 feet. Used to be able to run. I used to be able to put on a pair of spikes, get on the track, run in a fucking straight line, jump off a board, land 4 feet away. I used to be able to do that. Okay? Can't do it anymore. All right? Can't do it anymore. Because I'm older. If I train the best I could train, get my body weight all the way down, get everything right. You know what more than likely would happen once I started practicing the long jump so that I could get to the point where I could really try to go 24? I'd bust my heel on the penultimate step. Ow, shit. I'll be dog, get out of here, dog. You get older. Manny Pacquiao was 40 years old. Okay, he's 4-0. 4-0. It's a matter of time before he gets his ass bust. Okay? It's just the way it works. See this? This is what you guys think, all right? Guys like you. You think if I throw this up, it'll stay up. It didn't. Voila. It drops every time. Let me see what else I can pick up and see if it stays up. No, it didn't. It came down. That's what happens, dog. You get old, you're born, you grow, you peak, you regress, you die. That's life, okay? Ain't no out of that. Ain't no getting out of that, homie. Tom Brady is 41. Tom Brady is a quarterback standing behind a bunch of other guys, okay? He is a scheme quarterback. He is not a boxer, okay? He's not a boxer. Where are your 41-year-old wide receivers? Okay? Where are your 41-year-old wide receivers? Can somebody tell me one? Where's your 41-year-old cornerbacks? He takes 3 steps back and throws the ball. Okay? It takes a lot less time to get to wean yourself down from being able to take 3 steps back and throw a ball. Okay? It's not boxing, dude. All right? But at a point, he will stop. At a point, and Tom Brady is not Tom Brady at 22. He's smarter. He's been in the scheme longer enough. He knows exactly where everybody is. He knows how to, your mind doesn't get any slower as you get older. Well, it does eventually. Eventually, you get to the point where your mind is even slows down. But that doesn't happen until your 60s. But hey, wake me up when he is playing professional football at 50. And ain't gonna happen, dog. Ain't gonna happen. And this is what's gonna happen. This might happen to him too. We keep fucking around. He'll be Joe Theismann. Okay? He'll be Joe Theismann. Somebody gonna run up there and catch that dude in that hip. Boom! And he ain't gonna get back up. And he ain't gonna get back up. Now they got all kind of, I watch the NFL a little bit. I don't watch it a lot. But they got all kind of can't touch the quarterback stuff going on that they didn't used to. But he gets hit the wrong way, his career will be done. Where a younger guy could get hit that same way and he just keep going. But hey, man, if you think that Tom Brady is going to play football forever, okay. What's Troy Aikman? Oh, said Tom Brady runs like Patrick Ewing. Shit is terrible. Yeah, dog. He's not gonna run. He ain't gonna run. No, this is what it is. Oh my God. Whoa, the era. What he said, what's the deal for non-international salute? Just hopping in the bill. What's going on, Sean Snowden? Make sure I didn't miss anything, man. I love talking to y'all, man. This is some fun. This is really fun. Oh man, God dog, I missed a bunch of shit. Damn, sorry, man. D-Lo 404, man, who is paying the bills today, said just to be able to say I'm paying too. You got that? Oh, he misspelled error. Let Fraser Kendall be WBC champ. If Fraser Kendall was a WBC champ, dog, that fight would have been in Vegas. That fight would have been in Vegas. And that shit would have definitely been 50-50. Yeah, 50-50. No problem. Let's get it done. Oh, my God, man. That's hilarious. Ascension Sports TV, Ascension's Arena said UK fans believe the WWE is real. They honestly believe the bullshit. Man, it's like Santa Claus, dog. Okay, it's a market employee. Okay, Santa Claus worked for Toys R Us. Okay, y'all got to stop, man. You got to stop. You got to stop. Y'all got to stop, dog. But here's another thing. Hey, man, I got 246 people in the building. Let's try to get the likes up to 200. I'd appreciate it. I don't usually ask, but every once in a while, I'll say, hey, man, can you get that right? And also, man, if you like to talk about subjects around black people, don't mean to be discriminatory, but I'm going to be talking to black people about black people issues within the confines of racism, white supremacy on my YouTube, on my Patreon channel. I'm going to do a series of videos that are going to be talking about issues in entertainment, in education, economics, sex, religion, law, labor, politics, and war. I am a true believer that this cat, Neely Fuller Jr., and his whole codified approach to viewing the world and having a united, independent approach to solving problems is very, very important to young people, to old people, to middle-aged people. And I think in a leaderless movement, in that we only unified in the sense that we are going to use a code to develop and be productive in our own life. Because I see so many conversations going on in this, like this kind of a younger person's term, but the conscious community, it's always revolving around leaders and who's going to lead you here, who's going to lead you there, and all that, man. And I just find it like one thing that I think about, and I'm going to talk about on a video, is that like the greatest leaders, people who are like the leaders in Black America, like you could say like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. The thing that always strikes me about that is that it is the day that I turned 39. The day that I turned 39, I was really tripping because I was like, man, I'm the age that Martin Luther King was when he passed, and I'm the same age that Malcolm X was when he passed. And I still feel like I'm a kid, right? So one of the big tragedies with that was that those guys never really got to fully mature. I mean, Malcolm X never fully matured as a person because he passed before he was 40 years old. And once you get over 40, you realize that you learn a lot more in your life. There's a lot more living to do when you're 40 years old. So what this guy talks about with leaders is leaders can always go away, man. Leaders can always, But anyway, man, I would really, really invite you guys to join the Patreon if you're into that subject, because we talk about that, like children, like raising children, being a husband, being a young professional, how you can move in an environment where you're a professional, or move in an environment where you're a tradesman, that type of thing, man. Because I'm old enough to be able to give some dimes to you. Like, let me tell you about these cats, man, real quick. All right. I don't know if you've ever noticed it, man, but he said, damn, Fannon, yeah, can't be bad guy. I tell you, you're the same age as them. If you're 40 years old, think about that. Think about the fact that those guys passed away before they're the age that you are right now. You know what I mean? And how much more living you had after that point in time. But I want to talk about some of these coons, okay? Coons, because I'm going to do a video on this too, because that's what y'all young people call them, coons, right? People who always criticizing other black people and got something to say about what black people are doing, and you know what I mean? Always trying to be an apologist and all of that, man. There's a saying my dad gave me, man. Salute to you, Snacks B. Yeah, Kane, never thought. Yeah, exactly, man. There's something that my dad would tell me. And this is his favorite saying. There's only two types of people that don't think black people can do anything. There's two types of people that think that black people can't do anything. White people and black people. And he said that because I mean, you don't know who my dad is, but if you ever were from Chicago and you knew who my dad is, man, he swims in the same circle as a lot of the cats in Chicago, right, that are from Chicago that you would know. And he was older than them when these younger people are coming up. And he'd be talking about certain people that worked for that wind up being in the White House during the past presidency, right? And they were like, man, if these people made their living firing black people, made their name firing other black people, And now these are the people that are set up as being like the saviors of black people. So when he would see people's names, like, you know, like certain people's names, he'd be like, man, those dudes don't have any time for black people. Would never hire for you. They're pretty much like the Princeton and the Harvard, that community. And in the conversations we're going to have, man, I'm going to discuss stuff like that, because I think that's important. I think that's important to understand, especially for people who are either in that environment, they want their kids to go into that environment, or they're dealing with people who don't believe in them, right? Like, why would you try to sell something to somebody but they won't buy from you, right? Why would they try to destroy Al Heyman, but believe every word that comes out of the mouth of Eddie Hearn, right? Eddie Hearn can lie to him all day. Bob Arum can lie to him all day. He catch him a million times. They know the dude lying. But let Al Heyman act like he made some progress. That's not real progress, right? That wasn't Adrian Bronner with those pay-per-views. That was Manny Pacquiao, right? Those type of cats. Because remember, to like my trolls, when you see somebody put my name on a video talking, or put 78 Sports TV's name talking, just remember what I said. Or Black Fight Fan TVs or World Breakers, or cats that hate on the LDBC and are so adamant about it. Remember, there's two types of people that think the LDBC are cancers: white people and black people. And it is the truth. It is the truth. Not all white people, obviously, and not all black people, but just two types of people that typically fall into that. And that's why and that's who the coon is. The coon is somebody that believes that black people can't do anything. And they think that they're an exception to the rule, right? Because that's what they believe, and they truly believe it. And you'll hear it in everything they say. You'll hear it in every criticism that they drop on people, right? Andre Ward didn't really beat Kovalev. He was cheating. He was hitting below the belt, right? AJ got Errol Spence got puffy nipples, right? But but no problem whatsoever with Victor Conti, right? That type of shit. You'll see it. You'll see it. I hate that word. Yeah, I don't like the word either. Because honestly, man, the word is the other way around. I was called that. Right? So that's an insult to black people, right? From European Americans. I'm not sure how that got translated into Tom, right? Maybe because people would say you're cooning, right? You're behaving like that. So, but I mean, they're all racial epithets. They're terrible, but you know. But that's some of the stuff we'll talk about, man. Because there's so many people that are that come to the channel and want to talk about that. Oh yes, sir. Big Time said, appreciate the content. Can you hit that gong? Yes, sir. Oh man, I miss this, man. Caps being full. B-Hop beat 28 Pascal in older age should get the belt if he had retired. We never see that. Yes, sir. Yes, Caps in full. And then he got knocked out the ring by Joe Smith and beat into damn near submission by Sergey Kovalev. Yes, sir. Not saying that older people can't beat anybody. All right, but John Pascal is not Keith Thurman. Right? He's not Keith Thurman. Anyway, yeah, but that's my point, man. That's my point. But look, man, I appreciate everybody coming in. We got likes at the same. I still got 110 likes. I can't get no likes. Can I get some likes? Can I get the likes up? Damn. 190. Okay, I see the 190. Can we get 10 more likes and then I'll kick up out of here, man? I'm gonna have a little bit of an ego today. I really would like to get to 200, man. He said, I love that gong. No samples here. It's real. No, sir. No sample gongs, dog. I got an actual gong, dog. Actual gong. Man, Philly Fight Doctor, man. Much love in the super chat, man. Thank you so much, sir. Fannon International Action. Fall through all hustle, no luck tonight if you're free. Are we gonna do a little trivia, my brother? Yeah, man. What time? What time is it? My son's got a basketball game. What time? What time is that? What time is it? Oh, that's at 200 likes. Thanks, man. Oh, Shin Smoke, you got a like and a new sub. Great content. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. All right, we are 9 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern. I think I can make it. I think I can make it because 8 p.m. That's 8 p.m. Central. I should pick my son's. I might be a little late. How long do you go? Layla D, man, what's going on, Layla? How you doing, my lady? He said, salute. She said, salute Fannon in the chat. Fannon, how far up 147 does Thurman get in terms of the crown? How far up does he get? How far up 147 does Thurman get? Let me try to. I'm not sure what you mean by the question, but if you mean that, like how many belts can he beat? How many people can he beat to unify and become the king of 147? If that's what you mean, I think he has a chance to beat everybody. I think Keith Thurman has a chance to beat everybody at 147. I mean, all jokes aside about Keith Thurman has the most experience and has fought the best competition of everybody at 147. He beat Danny Garcia. He beat Sean Porter. Both of those guys are top 147-pound fighters, right? He can beat both of those, right? So Sean Porter's got the WBC belt. He can beat Sean Porter. Okay, that's already been proven. Now, when he gets, how many tune-up fights he needs to get back to where he was, he's already proven that he can hold 2 of those belts. So then you have the winner of Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. If for some reason Mikey Garcia was able to beat Errol Spence, which I don't see, but if he was, he would beat Mikey Garcia. He beat Mikey Garcia. I just stylistically, Mikey Garcia loses that fight, man. It'll be a boxing lesson, like you say, a boxing lesson. And then Terrence Crawford, like he's got a chance to beat Terrence Crawford too. Now, I think Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, and Errol Spence are at the top. I think they're, but funny enough, I think Sean Porter's not only does Keith Thurman Terrence Crawford have problems with Errol Spence. I think Terrence Crawford has a lot of problems with Sean Porter. That style for me seems real funny. So, but I think there's close to parity there. I think Errol Spence Jr. is probably the biggest beast there. But that's my take on it, man. I hope that I answered the question. Layla D in the building said, "Big time." Big time. When I pick a complete bum, you can't complain. Are you? Oh, Layla D, you picking? Who are you picking? Let me go back. Oh, that's what you mean. Yes. Okay. Cool. Fannon doing his boxing thing. Yes, sir. Oh, it'll be about 90 minutes. Okay, I should be able to catch the last 60 minutes of it for sure, because I'll be in transit back. Oh, hell, Fannon, you asking too nice. I can't steal his style, man. I want you to subscribe and join the Patreon. I got my priorities. I want to start I really want to have good conversations about that type of stuff and just be in a situation where I wake up doing 1 or 2 of those and then holding those conversations, because I really do want to do it, man. I think I got something to offer in that regard. You answered for now. Okay, cool. All right, St. Cruising in the building. What's going on, man? But look, man, I got to get out of here. I got to bounce. Check out my man, by the way. Check out my man, KQKC Boxing. I think he's going to be coming on after me. KQKC Boxing. Take the chat over there. After that, World Breaker is going to be on. Then Stay Ready is going to be on. And so is my man, Best Fight the Best Boxing. And obviously later this evening, Junior the Truth Punch Junkie Boxing at the evening show. We're going to be doing it there, man. So with that, let me make sure check the super chats. I don't want to miss anything, but I really appreciate all you guys talking to me. Yeah, I got everybody. Thank you so much. And with that, I'm out. Check out the Patreon, though. And with that, I'm out. Peace.